What is up, guys? This is Brandon. I'm back with another YouTube video today, and today's video is going to be on NFTs and taxes. So as you guys know, NFTs have been the most popular thing in the crypto world so far. Pretty much NFTs are being made for pretty much anything, artwork, sports. So yeah, there's a lot of different NFTs that are being sold at pretty ridiculous prices on the market. Like there's some artwork that can be sold for like $500, and the next thing you know, it's sold for $10,000. So yeah, this is something that's definitely up and coming. I believe that as of this year, there hasn't been any regulations in terms of how the NFTs are going to be taxed on next year's tax returns. But I am pretty sure that the IRS is going to want a piece of the gains that people are making, and they're probably going to come out with regulations before the end of the next fiscal year. Just remember that this isn't tax advice or investment advice. This is just speculation based on other ways. Other similar stuff is taxed, such as collectibles, stocks, or even sports betting. One more quick thing, remember that I am doing an NBA Top Shot giveaway, so pretty much I'm going to be giving away moments for every 30 subscribers. So pretty much all you have to do to enter is subscribe to the YouTube channel and enter your Top Shot username down below in the comments, and I'll be doing a live giveaway on Twitch. I'll have my Twitch stream link down below. And yeah, pretty much on March 29th, so next Monday, I will be doing a live stream on Twitch, and I'll pretty much be giving away the moments on there. So yeah, there's a lot of NFTs right now, but I want to specifically focus on NBA Top Shot NFTs today, for example, just because from what I've seen, it's definitely going to be very difficult for the IRS to find out how to tax all of these NFTs, especially on Top Shot. So Top Shot, obviously, you guys know that you can buy packs for, say, $9, and you get 3 cards. In those 3 cards, you could get cards that are valued from, $5 all the way to, what, $5,000. So you really don't know. So that's where there's issues in terms of tax basis. So obviously, you guys know, like, if you buy a stock at a certain price, you're gonna get taxed on that capital gain. So say you bought a stock at $100 and you sell it at $150. Depending if it's a short or long-term capital gain, you're gonna be paying taxes at a specific tax rate. So it's kind of hard to say if they can do that right now with these NFTs, especially the NBA Top Shot packs, because you can buy a pack at $9. And then you're gonna have 3 cards valued at approximately what, $5,000. So what? That's pretty much a gain of almost $5,000 that you're gonna be taxed at. And if it's by stocks, say it's a short term, you flip it right away kind of thing, the same day, you're gonna be taxed at probably around 22%. It's pretty much gonna be taxed at your ordinary taxable income bracket. So it really just depends. Say you're in even higher than a 22% taxable bracket, you're going to be hit with this tax of that certain amount. So yeah, let me go quickly back into the stocks and their how to calculate their gain. So remember, you have a long-term capital gain, which means that you held the stock for over 1 year. So that means you will be taxed at approximately a 0, 15, or 20% tax bracket, depending on how much capital gains you have. And then they have the short-term capital gains, which means that you held the stock lesser than 1 year. So you'll be taxed as ordinary taxable income based on your tax bracket. So it really varies from, 22, 24%, I think, for the average person. So if you're going to take your NFTs and include that in your ordinary taxable income, that means if you make, just say you make, $10,000 from capital gains on your NBA Top Shot cards, you're going to be taxed at $2,400 on your next tax return. So that's a pretty hefty amount. So another way that I can see NFTs being regulated and taxed is something similar to sports betting. So for example, if you use DraftKings, or even if you just go to a casino and you bet on a certain team or player to score a certain amount of points, pretty much all of those earnings that you win from betting, it's going to be considered taxable income. So pretty much you're going to be taxed on all of the earnings. So just say you go to Vegas, you bet $10 and you end up winning $7,000. You're going to be taxed as ordinary income on that $7,000. And the only way that you can deduct losses for the year is if you itemize your deductions. So a lot of people can choose between either the standard or itemized deduction, depending on, what other factors there are, such as mortgage insurance. But yeah, there's definitely something there in terms of, just say on Top Shot, you make $7,000 for the year, you're going to be taxed on that $7,000, and you won't even be able to deduct any loss that you have, such as even if you put in like $200, you can't even deduct that unless you itemize your deductions. So that's another way that the IRS could regulate that, and pretty much that's not good if you do have a lot of earnings on Top Shot. So the last way that I could see that NFTs are going to be regulated is based off of collectibles. So there's collectible gain tax currently of 28%. So pretty much, you know, if you buy a collectible at a certain price, the tax basis is going to be what you bought it at plus any fees that came along with it. So that's your tax basis. And then if you sell it, for example, you say all those, the total cost and the fees were $1,000, and then you sell this collectible for $5,000. So you're gonna have a $4,000 gain that you're gonna be taxed at 28%. So there's a very good possibility that this is how NFTs will be taxed. But as I said before, the tax basis isn't as simple as just the price and the fees, because these packs sell for very low, and obviously the cards that come out of this are going to be valued at way higher and sold at way higher prices. So there's going to be a lot of discussion between the IRS and whoever, the SEC. I don't know who really regulates this, because yeah, there's going to be a lot of problems determining what the tax basis is for all of these moments on NBA Top Shot or NFTs in general. NBA Top Shot is also not even a American company, so they're based in Canada. So there could also be some tax implications because they're not from the United States. So there might be some international taxes or international tax forms that you might have to file on your 2021 tax return. So yeah, there's a lot of different stuff that is going into these NFTs. It pretty much shot onto the market maybe late last year, but they weren't able to, you know, regulate it by the time the 2020 tax return came around. So pretty much if you guys did get NFTs last year and you did make money, you pretty much lucked out, because you actually didn't need to report that income that you made from the NFTs. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a big talk within probably the next couple of months once the tax season is over by the IRS, because obviously the government's going to want part of the gains that we can make on these NFTs, and they're going to work hard to figure out, you know, how to get as much money as possible. So I would definitely just be cautious when you guys are buying and selling these NFTs, especially if you're buying and selling a lot of them. So I know there's a lot of people that, you know, they can buy 50 NBA Top Shot moments and then they sell all 50 the next day. You guys got to be careful, because every time you make a transaction, that's going to be a taxable, that's a taxable moment. So you can pretty much get taxed on all 50 transactions. So you guys got to be careful that if you guys are making gains, you guys got to be prepared for that tax bill when it comes next year. I don't really know what a safe amount would be to save for taxes, but you know, just to be careful, maybe save like 25% of your earnings. Make sure you keep that on the side just in case that we do get taxed on our 2020 tax return. Because the last thing that you want to have is, you know, all of a sudden you're going to get these tax forms from NBA Top Shot, and then you have taxable income of $10,000 and you weren't prepared for it. And now you're going to get taxed on this at, you know, a 28% tax rate. That's $2,800 that you didn't expect to pay taxes on. So yeah, we just have to be very careful when we are making these trades, and just be cautious that the taxes will come, and we just don't know exactly how much it's going to be. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope I was able to explain a little bit and kind of warn you guys about what's going to be coming in the next year when we do get our taxes. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, also comment anything down below regarding this, what your guys' opinions are on how NFTs and NBA Top Shot in general should be taxed. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys next video.